We're here at the Burger King outlet in Cape Town, and one of the founders who brought it out here, the concept, is Hassen Adams. Hassen, I've got you to interview you today, and there was already a crowd waiting outside.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. This shop is going into its third month now, and the queues hasn't stopped. We've opened another store in Tiger Valley, and there it's going right around the mall. It's just unbelievable. I mean, I couldn't believe the revenues that we can get out of a store like this on a daily basis. It's phenomenal. I have a huge restaurant in Gateway, Cape Town Fish Market, and the day before the July is normally our biggest day, and we did on Friday, just before the July, we did about 165,000 Rand for the day. Now you must understand that serving wine and prawns, as we said earlier on, and lots of waitrons and so on. It's a 433-seater, so you can do those sort of numbers. This Burger King here on Saturday did 150,000. That's a lot of burgers.
We spoke about your opening day, and about 4,000 burgers traded hands there.
Yeah, look, I mean, we gave away 1,000 burgers for the first 1,000 customers, and we still sold about another 3,000 plus. So it's just phenomenal. I don't know what it is. I think we've started a cult here, not only amongst the young people, but amongst everybody else, because people are really enjoying the burger. They openly state that it's the best burger in South Africa. I mean, I've even brought some burgers to the races for you guys, and you know what I'm talking about. Our marketing strategy has been phenomenal. It's driven by my daughter, Rosanna, and I brought her back from Abu Dhabi and Dubai, where she's been with the World Cup golf, and she was with the Formula One in Abu Dhabi, so she's driven this whole marketing campaign, which is really amazing, if I must say so. People say, how do you manage to do all of these things? I manage because I have a passion for horse racing, which gives me that sort of karma of trying to do other things. I really enjoy the sport of horse racing. I'm a student to the breed. I mean, on Saturday, myself and Gary Player, we were burning each other's ears in terms of stallions and what we're going to do this season. And it never stopped. So I started my own farm right next to Hewel and Arda, next to David Hebb Brown's farm. I bought the most beautiful and exquisite farm in the mountains there. It's the Newton Johnson wine farm that I bought. They still have their vineyards there, which they lease from the farm. And I've put in miles of paddocks and beautiful green pastures. So the idea is that David Hebb will still keep all of my mares, and the mares that we share, I have a relationship with David, which is quite amazing. I mean, most of these fillies that come off the track, I share with him, And then I have my own band of really top-end mares, group mares, which I keep for myself. And he runs all the brood mares. And when the foals get weaned off, they all come to my farm. We are on a program to make them quite strong and resilient to what they're going to face on the track. So we've put in a 14 or 1,500 meter track right against the mountain face. And we've brought in all sorts of new ideas of new bone densification for foals and breaking them in early, getting them going early. So it's exciting. I've got Martin on the farm, who used to be Daryl Hodson's assistant. He went to the UK for 18 years, so he's come back. He now runs all that part of the horse program. It is really something that I enjoy. I can't wait to go there weekends or when I have time. And I mean, me, Grant, I get excited winning a maiden race. So horse racing to me is a addiction, let's call it that, And, I think that that the type of mares or the fillies that I put into the mare stock has been carefully selected, to look at South African stallions. And if you look at Give Me the Green Light, for instance, he's got an amazing pedigree that where you can mate to so many mares, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you look at Carl Miedemer's, assessment of who to send to what stallion, then, you could virtually send every single brood mare in South Africa to him. There's something that works. It's really exciting now that we have a big farm in Hermanus. It's called Nadesan Park. My real surname, or my father's surname was Nadesan, as they call it in the Indian tongue. And but he came to South Africa, to Cape Town as a communist or alien, and he had to change his name, and hence the name Adams,
Where's it going to go forward from now? Obviously, you've got a major share in Give Me the Green Light. Are you looking to maybe find or even race and produce your own stallion now for your new farm?
Look, I continuously go abroad to buy horses. And Give Me the Green Light was one of those horses that I bought that I've been very lucky that he's turned into a magnificent horse. He's a beast. If you see him in flesh, he gives you goosebumps. I had 30 mares covered last year, and I've got about 28 in foal. But as you know, stallions are very difficult. I enjoy using other stallions from Klavervlei, I've now bought a whole lot of Judd Pots and Antonius Piuses. I like J-Pig, I think is an exciting. There are very exciting new stallions coming through, and I think they're going to challenge the older stallions. And I personally think that, the older stallions are going to outprice themselves. I've actually cancelled a lot of my services to the big boys because I want to support the young blood in South Africa.
Well, in terms of young blood, Burger King's the young blood in terms of burgers on the market, yeah? Any scope of you having a Burger King maybe in Hermanus near your farm as well?
Yeah, no, definitely. I spoke to David. I really like to embrace the young and up-and-coming crowd too, and David's daughter is in the food and beverage industry, Sarah, and they were in the box on Tuesday, and I said, Sarah, I'm going to now take you by the hand and bring you into our induction program here for training and so on, and hopefully there'll be a place to put a Burger King in Hermanus. But even more exciting, I love the horse racing side, and I want to contribute towards building the horse racing side with whatever business I have, and I'm from very exciting new businesses coming to the fore. But I even want to put a Burger King at Kenilworth Racecourse, Wouldn't it be nice to have a Burger King there, and we'll have a Burger King day at the racecourse? It'd be stunning, or a couple of Burger King days, and get the kids in there and get the families. You saw the queues here, and it's all ages, all colors, all creeds, and Burger King is the product for today and tomorrow. It's just so exciting. It's not just about the burger. If you go upstairs, you can see all the kiddies' play areas. You can see our programs that we do. And if you get a job with Burger King, we insist it's not a job, it's a career. We take you through the whole program of growing yourself to managers, to all sorts of other career opportunities. So Burger King is going to go very, very big.
Last question for you, Hassen. On the Burger King menu, what would be the top of your list?
I can get addicted to the chili cheeseburger. It is just an amazing burger. I love it. And then, of course, there is the Whopper, which I think you're now becoming addicted to. But Burger King is the real thing, There's no other burger like Burger King. It's like everybody wants to compare with Burger King, and we're not going to tramp on anybody else's toes. We're not going to look at the opposition. We only look at our own product, and we want to make it the best, as it is at the moment, the best in the world.